Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's Saturday, Slashback Saturday. This is the segment created by my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where he picks a theme, and we watch a slasher movie based on that theme and do a review. Now, this week's theme is 2000s slashers, and this week I picked Dark Real. Dark Real is a 2008 film which runs approximately 90 minutes if you look on the back of the DVD case. Don't know how they got that. And you can see it if you guys want to focus on it. Right. I don't know. It's around here somewhere. But yeah, it's actually 110 minutes. Yeah. Not really sure who messed up on that, but oh well. Okay, this is written and directed by Josh Eisenstadt. He absolutely has nothing to his name as far as directing. He did produce Trasharella, and he did write Spreading Darkness. But as far as directing, no other titles. Now, this has a stellar cast in it, okay? And I'm going to run through them. This, of course, has Lance Hendrickson in it as Connor Pritchett. He was in Aliens, Pumpkinhead, and a Terminator. This has Edward Furlong in it as Adam Waltz. He was in Terminator 2, American History X, and Night of the Demons, the remake. This has Tiffany Shepis in it as Cassie Blue. She was in Pickaxe from Wild Eye, Bloody Murder 2, which I happen to like better than the first one, and Model Hunger, also from Wild Eye. And finally, Tony Todd as Detective Shields. Now, he was in he is the Candyman, of course, in my opinion. He was in the newest Scream series, and he was in Final Destination. Now, the budget on this film was $1 million. And after I looked at the budget, I kind of have a little teeny bit more respect for the movie, but I'll get into that later. Now, this also has a cameo by Rick Baker, the famous makeup artist. And this won a 2008 Best Actress Award for Tiffany Shepis in the Chicago Horror Film Festival. Now, this also won a Best in Frights or something like that for another Fright Fest sort of award or whatever. And I just kind of wonder what they were smoking. Okay. Now, this has a little bit of a story behind it. I saw a trailer for this a long time ago and then saw it recently and decided that this was definitely going to be in my collection because it looked really good. I mean, the actor, it's a stellar cast. It really is. And I was talking to my buddy Joe and I was like, dude, I said, I think I already have this movie, which I didn't, but I ended up finding it not that long after. So I was talking to Joe and I was like, dude, I said, you got to see the trailer for this. This looks really, really cool. So he looked at it and immediately went and bought it. And I want to say, I'm sorry, Joe. I really did not expect this to be a piece of steaming crap. Anyway, it's an hour and 49 minutes, which is a little bit long for a slasher movie, and was very long for this. As a matter of fact, it was about 30 minutes too long. Or, as I would like to say, that's an hour and 50 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. Now, I did find out a little bit more about this, which is it's supposed to be like a horror comedy, but it's played straight. And I honestly don't know if there were supposed to be comic aspects in it, or if it's just so atrocious that it's worth laughing at. Here's the story in a nutshell. You have Edward Furlong's character who wins a contest to have a walk-on role in a Connor Pritchett movie, or Connor, whatever his name is, who cares at this point. That's played by Lance Hendrickson. He is a famous B-movie director. And the movie he's making is Pirate Wenches, if I'm not mistaken. And Edward Furlong's character, as I said, wins a contest to be a walk-on role. Well, people from the cast start getting picked off one by one as Edward Furlong's character development gets bigger in the picture itself. And there's also this tale about a old actress that was murdered years and years before that I think they just kind of filmed afterwards and lumped in there in order to try to explain some things. That's about as far as I'm going to go with it. I said probably too much, although I really don't care because I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. It's not the worst piece of garbage I've ever seen, but with a cast like this, with a cast like Tony Todd and Edward Furlong, Tiffany Shepis, Lance Henriksen, you expect a little bit better. The acting was dreadful. The only thing I actually agree with was Tiffany Shepis did give a good performance. But that's 1 out of the 4. This is horrible. They literally acted like they were doing this for a paycheck. And it came through loud and clear. Not to mention, Edward Furlong looked all kind of drugged out. And we've all known he's had problems with drugs in the past. Oy vey. Once again, I'm sorry, Joe. I expected this to be better. I will say, on the positive tip, that The Mask is one of the best I've ever seen. I absolutely love The Mask, and some of the kills were really good and brutal. Other than that, it's not really worth watching a movie like this that's way, way, way too long just for a few kills. I mean, it probably has maybe. I mean, I'm taking a guess here because, yeah, probably about 6 or 7 people that died in this, and there were some really good kills in it. I'll say that. But anyway, take it for what it's worth. Okay, next week starts our 12 Days of Christmas. So I'm going to be incorporating the 12 Days of Christmas in with Slashback. Yeah, don't forget to see what Joe picked and what our theme is for next week. And if you like what you're seeing here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.